Hello, everyone, and welcome to our special Fireside Chat. Today, we're going to be discussing more about a prominent industry, talking more about the talent acquisition, tech recruitment industry, basically talking about more the opportunity in the Middle East. And we're also going to be delving deeper into a transformative initiative dedicated to creating job opportunities in the Middle East and North Africa, particularly for disadvantaged youth. We're honored to have with us today two amazing women, Abeer Abu Ghaith, CEO of MENAAlliances, and Hala Asfour, a renowned talent acquisition expert. Abeer has been leading MENAAlliances, a UK-based company that connects global businesses with top vetted professionals from the MENA region, all while driving an amazing and powerful social mission. Hala brings extensive experience in talent acquisition, also helping organizations secure the best talent to drive their success. So, welcome aboard, ladies. I'm happy to be having you here today to discuss more about talent acquisition and opportunity in the Middle East, and what you both have, can share of insights with me and with everyone else who's watching. So, Abeer, let's start with you, and maybe you can introduce yourself. Tell us more about the vision behind MENAAlliances and why is creating jobs and job opportunities in the MENA region, particularly for women and young professionals, so critical.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Ghada, for hosting us. I'm a social tech entrepreneur. I myself facing challenging or challenges to secure jobs, even when I was like doing my best by getting like high education and high grades, but I find that it's not enough in our MENA region, and I'm not the only person who suffered from unemployment rate, because the MENA region for 25 years, Ghada, have the highest unemployment rate in the world. Can you imagine? So I make this challenge as a challenge that we want to solve it, you know, and we want to work on that at MENAAlliances by creating job opportunities and connect women and young people with global job opportunities. So creating job opportunities is crucial, not just like because it's empowering women and young people, but also because it's leveraging this vast and untapped talent pool that exists in the whole MENA region. On the other side, Adam, like companies globally can benefit from this diversity, because when we present them like these talent pool, they will create or they will introduce fresh perspectives that drive to innovation and also creativity. And to do so, we use technology to do that. And the technology, it transcends all the barriers that we might face, like, for example, geographical barriers, political barriers, like being in conflict zone, or being or living in a place where there is a problem in traveling, and also the cultural barriers that exist, especially for women. Like there is a lot, women can't sometimes move freely because of cultural restrictions, and technology enabled us to bring the job opportunities for women. And that's what we believe, that women we believe in, because women should be like engaged in the labor market. So it's make it possible now for talented individual from the MENA region to connect with the global opportunities. And by providing access for in-demand skills and career opportunities, we are not just like addressing the unemployment issue in the MENA region, but we also fostering economic growth, building a resilience communities, and also we drive meaningful innovation in the global marketplace. So that's our mission at MENAAlliances, Ghada.
It's such a powerful mission. It goes
Thank you.
beyond, just placing the right people in the right position, which is in itself, it's still not an easy thing. It's a hard thing to do. It's more complicated than anyone would think. But yeah, thank you for sharing your amazing mission with us. Now maybe Hala, I can give you the floor to introduce yourself and also tell us more about, from your perspective as an expert in the talent acquisition industry, why is it so important and how does the lack of competent talent impact both the professionals in the MENA region and the global businesses?
First of all, thank you both for having me. And Abeer, thank you for this amazing mission. I mean, we are all inspired. So I'm really honored to be part of this discussion. My name is Hala Asfour. I'm HR and talent acquisition professional. So I'm going to answer your question about talent acquisition. So talent acquisition is essential for companies because it directly impacts their ability to succeed and achieve their business goals. So it's not just about filling roles. It's about finding the right talent with the right skills and also talent that aligns with the business long-term objectives and culture. So this is where the talent pool can be limited and companies do face fierce competition for skilled professionals. To answer your question, also the lack of competent talent do affect severely both individuals and companies or global companies. So for individuals, it's for individuals, let's say in the MENA region, the lack of talent or competent talent has affected them in underemployment, which goes back to the point that Abeer mentioned about having one of the highest underemployment in the region. So it's underemployment, also a restricted career growth. Also, it affects companies. So companies may face inefficiency, operational inefficiencies, and also missed opportunities as well. So I hope this answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hala. I guess now if we can hear more from Abeer. I know, Abeer, you've been working on launching your new program. It's called the Tech Recruiter Graduate Program that, I guess you're hoping to address the gap in skills and practical experience trying to get qualified or like quality tech recruiters into the market. So maybe you can tell us more about this newly launched program and how does it align with your mission and kind of like solve some or addresses some gaps that you have at the moment?
Yeah, thank you. That this is very important question, and as a company working in this or working on providing job opportunities for women and young people in the whole MENA region, we find that that we want to scale up the impact that we have as well. So, and to do so, we find that having a good talent acquisition professionals, people, it's crucial for this program because it's allowed us to build a team of technical recruiters and talent acquisition specialists who will be vital in connecting skilled individuals and the professionals with the global opportunities. So we are focusing in this program on recruiting and training professionals from the whole MENA region who have the potential to be top-notch recruiters and talent acquisition experts. Now, how we will do that? We will equip them with the necessary skills, tools, and in this way, we are not just like only addressing immediate need for the effective talent acquisition, but also we creating sustainable impact because this trained team from the talent acquisition professionals will be our way to reach out to the talent in disadvantaged area in the MENA region, including people in refugee camps in Jordan or in Lebanon or in Palestine, and also in conflict zone, like for example people in Palestine or in other area like Syria or other places, and also will and also will enable us to reach for areas where there is cultural barriers have restricted job opportunities, like for example for these cultural barriers that restrict women in our region. So our goal is to uncover these hidden gems, and those talented people, like the professionals, people who, despite their potential, are often overlooked, and they could not find their opportunities. So by developing these specialists, we are ensuring that also the business worldwide will gain access to diverse talent pool, while also empowering local professionals with the expertise to drive their own career and continue to support and contribute to their communities. So we believe this approach will foster innovation, first of all, as a diverse perspective and fresh ideas are brought to the world. And at the same time, it will support the local economies and as well the communities itself. So we believe that, like having a strong team who are able to find those talented people in the MENA region and connect them with the global market will have big impact. And that's why MENAAlliances invest financially and in terms of expertise in this program.
I just wanted to add one thing, if you're done, Abeer.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I just wanted to add that there's a shortage in the job market for tech recruiters. And given that the tech industry is going to grow bigger and bigger, the need for tech recruiters is going to grow organically with it. And so I just wanted to point out that this is a very unique opportunity for individuals or candidates to get on it and learn. This will give them a lot of the skills that they need to be a professional in a very highly demanded job or profession.
Yeah, and I'm now curious to hear more from you, Hala, on like what do you think are some of the key characteristics and skills you're looking for in these candidates for this program, and how do these attributes contribute to their success, in getting certified as tech recruiters?
Yeah, so given that we're looking at graduates or interns or somebody who's shifting, there's an emphasis on the soft skills. So skills and tech skills, of course, but when we say skills, it's mostly like being tech savvy. So some of the things that we're looking for is a growth mindset, strong research abilities, somebody who has problem-solving skills, a can-do attitude, who's willing to think outside the box, work independently, and of course, someone with strong communication skills and strong English language skills. So, I mean, these characteristics will help them, will enable them to, source effectively engage and also ultimately, hire the right top talent. Additionally, self-learning and the ability to work within teams is also very important, as this will help them adapt and excel in dynamic work environments, and ultimately drive, in this program, hopefully.
Yeah, and if you allow for me to add something here, Hala and Nada. So I think it's also one of the things that we learned, Ghada and Hala, in this in working with MENAAlliances, we for and with different client, with different also talented people, that having the cross cultural skills, it's very important to have with like the tech recruiters or the recruiters in this career, because they will deal, as you know, like Hala, they will deal with people from different cultural aspects. So for example, in terms of talent and also in terms of a client, who we are working, for example, with a client from United States, from like from Netherlands or from UK, and all of that need this skills, so you can understand their culture, you understand how to deal with them, and how to also help candidates, because we are not, for example, as a company, we are not just like do the just like the connection, we prepare our talent to the success with our clients. So we sometimes do the talent acquisition specialists, they do the role of mentoring or the coaches for those talent, and they have to tell them about the cross-cultural things that exist, and cross-cultural or the different cultural among like the clients and the candidates.
Nice. So we talked about.
I just want to add.
Yeah,
go on.
I just wanted to add one thing to Abir. You asked them, you want them to be, of course, open to different backgrounds and diversity. But also, this represents a big opportunity for them. This is a great opportunity for them to work with people from diverse backgrounds. And as research have shown us many times, working with a diverse team brings more innovation and more collaboration. So this is a great opportunity for them as well, to be working in such teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, agreed. We talked about the main attributes that would enable them or set them up for success. But there's also like the work that they need, the candidates need to put into the program. It's going to be, I think you mentioned it's going to be full time, so it's more of like a job. So it needs to be, that people need to be committed to it in order to ensure its success, not their success and the program's success as well. So maybe, Abeer, you can tell us more about how you're going to be supporting the graduates or the participants throughout the program, and what outcomes do you expect?
That's very, very exciting part. I would love to speak about that, because we have a lot of, like we put a lot of energy and knowledge and experience to design this program. So, so we designed the program to have like structured onboarding, and also to be like on-job training more than theoretical program or training. So people in this program will work on real projects. So we'll give them real requests from international clients and from local clients, and they will work with like with different talents from the MENA region. So they will be able to do things by hand, which is very important for us and for their experience in this program. Now, but also we will support, while they are doing that work, we will make sure that they have ongoing mentorship and coaches, or coaching them from industry experts who will will support their learning the learning experience. So That means that they will get hands-on experience with advanced recruitment tools and the platform. So they will use software like Zoho Recruit. They will get introduced to sourcing tools, and we will enable them work on these tools on the real projects such as LinkedIn, or they can also use AI technologies to help them or to support their role as a talent acquisition specialist, and to make sure that they learn all the modern recruitment techniques in this program. And while they are doing that, we make sure also that we will track their progress by using key performance indicator KPI to ensure their continuous improvement and their skills development. And as a agile driven company, we maintain continuous two-way feedback loop from the like from the graduates and also from our team and mentors to foster the collaboration with them. Now, by the end of the program, we expect that the participant will be familiar, and they will be with the recruitment process, and they will become like also able to do sourcing. They understand the candidate engagement and candidate experience, and they will be able like to use data driven decision making. They will be also prepared to take a significant roles in the future careers, and also they will contribute to the growth and development of talent pipeline in the MENA region. So I think it's I would say, comprehensive program that will offer them soft skills, technical skills, and cross-cultural skills, which will enable them, like to thrive in this career path. And they will, above all of that, they will get certification. So we during the program, they will like we will give them courses that ended with a certification in this industry, so that also will support their career. And if they improve themselves, that's might into like employment opportunities with MENAAlliances to be part of the team as well.
That sounds like a solid program you have in place, Abeer. I do like the fact that you also mentioned how it's basically iterative, and you're gonna be improving on it every time you run it, which is amazing. This is quite crucial.
And I really encourage people to apply for this program if they really want to advance their career. And I believe that, like we are committed to give them all our expertise and to share that with them.
Amazing. So I guess if we wanted to talk more about the program, it's going to basically take hours to
Right.
like talk about every detail of it. But since we're kind of heading towards the end of this session, I would also like to hear from Hala and wrap it up with like what impact does the existence of such a program, especially in the MENA region in the Middle East, have on these young professionals, like let's call them the interns, growth and the broader community?
So from my experience, I've seen this, these programs roll on with whether it's interns or fresh graduates or even people who, change their careers. Graduate development programs have a significant impact on candidates' professional growth by providing structured learning experiences, hands-on projects, mentorship, on-the-job training, and networking opportunities that will enhance their skills and knowledge in a real-world setting. Additionally, these programs contribute to the broader community by fostering a skilled workforce, which basically, these graduates ultimately become role models, and they become role models within their communities, and this ripple effect can lead into increased employment, employment opportunity, economic growth, innovation, and social development in the MENA region. So there's a lot of, the ripple effect. I think it's so big that it starts with graduates, but they end up being role models. So I think this is really exciting, and it will affect our communities at large.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. Sounds great. Well, I think we came to the end of this session. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, Abeer, and thank you, Hala, for both. Abeer, for sharing your insights and inspiring work with MENAAlliances and what you're currently doing and your plan as well. And Hala, for sharing the insights from the talent acquisition and tech recruitment industry. Yeah, we're kind of like I think everyone would be looking forward for this program, and it is a true testament to how strategic initiatives and talent acquisition can actually drive significant social and economic impact, and it is really, really needed, especially in the MENA region, where we live and where we all come from. So thank you both very much.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.